This is to the drug addict. This is to the pastor. This is to anyone who has an ear to hear me. I am moved because I have been around many circles in my life. I've been around different types of people all throughout my life. I've been around drug addicts, gang members, pastors, very, very well-to-do people. And I've learned one thing. We all face death. There's no way to know when it's going to happen. Hebrews 9:27 says, "For it is appointed unto man once to die, and then the judgment." And I'm reminded of the psalmist, in Psalm 39:4. It says, when he's just crying out to the Lord, and he was a wealthy, wealthy king who loved the Lord. And he just said this, Lord, he said, "O Lord, make me know my end, and what is the measure of my days? Let me know how fleeting I am." And see, as I go throughout my day, I realize that there are evil people, wicked people in office. There are righteous people in office. But the one common denominator we have is God gives us mercy. God gives you the mercy right now to respond to him. He gives you mercy by making your heart beat. You don't make your heart beat. He gives you mercy if you're a drug addict to call for help and stop using drugs. He gives you mercy to keep your blood going. He gives you mercy to see a sunrise. But when it's all over and you face that judgment seat, there's no more mercy. So I implore you, pastor, don't use God's pulpit to be a political stage. That's an affront to a holy God. We are to focus on the gospel, because we are responsible as Christians for every word we speak. It is appointed unto man once to die, and then the judgment. I think of so many things that come to my mind right now. And I just want you to know this one thing. If you don't hear anything else from me, never give up. Turn to the Lord. Preach the word. You want to know how you love the Lord? John 14:15 says this: "If you love me, you keep my commandments." How do you know his commandments? You read the word. Stand fast in the gospel. Do not be ashamed of it. As Romans 1:16 says, "For I am not ashamed of the gospel, for it is the power of God unto man for salvation." Preach the gospel. Focus on the cause. Because one fraction of a second into hell, there will be no mention of mercy. I love you. God bless.